Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to take you guys through my morning routine on a day where the kids have school and I am going to get ready to go to work for the day. I work part-time for a local apparel company right now, and then I also do YouTube full-time. But on the days where I need to wash my hair, this is what my mornings are looking like when I'm going to go into the shop. I wake up at 6 a.m., get a shower, do my skincare, brush my teeth, and get dressed. My boys are in middle school. They are 13 and 12, and my daughter is 8 and she's in 3rd grade. So gone are the days of getting 3 small children ready to go out the door. But I still make a point to wake up before my kids do. Even if I don't need a shower and wash my hair, I still will wake up early so I can get some things done before all the kids are up, and it makes our morning run a lot smoother. But I'm adding this Kenra leave-in conditioner to my hair, and then I will brush it out, and then I will use the Kenra blow dry spray before I blow dry my hair. But like I was saying, we don't have chaotic mornings anymore before school, but when all 3 of my kids were little, things were definitely different. It's so much harder and so much more work when all of your kids need help getting ready and outfits and lunches and breakfast made and all of that. So if you are in the trenches of your chaotic school mornings, just know it does get better and it does get easier. I am out of the baby stage and the toddler stage and even the little kid stage. I guess I'm like a middle mom now. I have 2 middle schoolers and an almost upper elementary schooler. So when my middle schoolers wake up around 7 a.m., they don't really need much from mom. They need a hug and a kiss and a sweet good morning. And for the most part, they get their breakfast themselves and get themselves completely ready for school, and I take them to school. There's definitely things I'm still doing for my daughter in the morning, like doing her hair and making her breakfast and stuff like that, but I will say my kids do a lot of stuff themselves in the morning. So like I was saying, if you're in the trenches, I promise it gets easier. But the kids are not up yet, so I'm getting myself ready. I'm using the CC Plus matte foundation and a wet beauty blender, and I really just make sure that is pressed into my skin and blended out really good. And then I'm using my Typology concealer and using a damp beauty blender as well to press that into my under eyes and my eyelid. And then I use this Morphe setting powder and set my eyelids and my under eyes. And I have Beat Up Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer and I will use it until it's completely gone. And I use this kind of to contour, I guess, but my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, my neck. And then I will use this L'Oreal Infallible blush. I don't know the color because the sticker came off, but it is a bright pink and I love it. And then I have this ColourPop eyeshadow palette. It's called Mauvin Up, and I'm gonna use the shade Make You Mine. I just have this fat eyeshadow brush and I put this on. This is not makeup advice. This is just how I do it. I am definitely not a pro. No idea what I'm doing, I just do what works, you know? And then I take this NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe and brush out my eyebrows, and I pretty much just use this on like the tail end of my eyebrows to give them a little shape. And then I will go in with my Typology brow gel, a fortifying brow gel in the color Soft Brown, and I use this for the rest of my brows and just to hold them in place. And then my favorite part, the lashes. I am a mascara lover and eyelash lover. I like to have big, thick eyelashes, but I don't like fake eyelashes. So I just try to make mine look like fake eyelashes. But this Essence Lash Princess Mascara, it is very inexpensive, and I like to use this as my base mascara. So I do a couple layers of this mascara and make sure they are not like clumped together, make sure they're looking how I want them. And like I said, this is kind of my base. And then I'll go in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise and use this over that, and I will do a couple of coats of this as well. This one is just like a drier and like thicker mascara, and it also, I don't know, it just seals in that bottom mascara. I don't know, this combo has just been my holy grail for so long, and I've tried so many mascaras under the sun, and this combo is just my favorite. So then I do a little bit of that Lash Paradise on the bottom lashes, and then my Typology lip oil in the color Black Cherry. We're good to go on the makeup. So now I'm gonna curl my hair. I have 2 curling irons. I have the Ionic Pro, I think is what it's called. It's like the long barrel one. And then I also have this Babyliss one that I've had for a couple of years. And I go back and forth between using them. This is just a standard barrel, but both of my curling irons are 1.25 inches. And that's the size curl that seems to work best, that I like the best. I just section my hair off into like the top half up, and I curl the entire bottom half, like layer of my hair first, and then I'll section the top half that I haven't curled yet into 2, and I'll curl 1 half at a time. It just makes it easier for me. And the bottom layer, I curl each section, like each curl that I do opposite directions, and then the top layer I curl all of those away from my face. Just helps my hair not go into like big like sections of curls throughout the day, if that makes sense. So I'm just doing curls like this, and then I kind of pull it down on the ends so the ends aren't super curly, but they're also not like straight. And then I will use my Pantene hairspray and give my hair a little spray, and then I will just separate out all of the curls after they've cooled down. And I'm using one of my Scentbird perfumes today. I have a ton of those, love them. And putting all of my jewelry on. These are the rings that I wear every single day. Now about the time I'm done getting ready, the boys are up and at 'em. It's around 7 a.m. now, and they just wanted to do cereal on this day, so we've got some Lucky Charms going. And I'm gonna head into my room and get my bed made. Now I'm gonna head upstairs to Berkeley's room and wake her up. I wake her up like a half an hour, 20 minutes or so after the boys get up, because they just get up on their own. I don't even have to wake them up, but she will sleep all morning if I don't go wake her up. So I'm gonna help her get her outfit picked out. It was Red Ribbon Week when this was filmed, and this day was to wear red. So I was giving her some red t-shirt options, and she has a red sweatshirt. So I laid out her outfit. She's gonna work on waking up and getting herself dressed, and then she'll come downstairs. So while I'm waiting for her to come down, I'm gonna get my stuff ready that I'm gonna take to work with me. I'm not a huge breakfast person, and lately I've just been doing a protein shake a little bit later in the morning once I get hungry. So I'm just putting all of the things that I put into my protein shake into a little Tupperware. I've got my chocolate protein, some PB2, and then my colostrum. This is the vanilla colostrum from Cowboy Colostrum that I just put into there. And then I will get a shaker bottle and fill that up with coconut water. So then whenever I get hungry at work, I can just put all of my powders into there and shake it up, and it's ready to go. Super filling, and that's what I like to have for breakfast lately. Now Berkeley got herself dressed and came downstairs, and she wants pancakes for breakfast. So I have the Kodiak Cakes pancake mix in this little container, and then we just add mini chocolate chips to it. And so I'm gonna make her just a couple of pancakes. I actually added way too many chocolate chips to this batch of pancake mix, so these pancakes are super chocolatey, but None of the kids have complained, but I just noticed that there's a ton of chocolate chips in there. So it is what it is, but I'm gonna get these pancakes made so she can have her breakfast. I got the pancake started in the pan, and while that first side is doing its thing, we are gonna multitask. I'm gonna open up the blinds. It's still dark outside, but I'm gonna get the curtains and the blinds opened, and it is time for our dog Cash to go outside and go potty. I am going to dump out his water bowl and get new water for him, and then get his food ready as well. He gets 2 scoops of his dog food, and then I also give him a few of his CBD treats from Soul CBD. They help him so much with his anxiety and just his well-being. And then I spray his food with some olive oil and a little warm water. The kids say it's dog cereal, and he goes crazy for it. So I'm gonna get him fed and then finish up those pancakes for Berkeley. During this time, the boys were also getting their water bottles filled to take to school with them. So the boys like to get hot lunch at school pretty much every single day, and so they do that. In Berkeley, it just depends on what's on the menu. The elementary school is a little bit different than the middle school. The middle school pretty much has the same thing all the time because they have like a little food court. So they've got a pizza place, they've got a burger place, they've got a salad bar. It's all pretty much the same. But at the elementary school, the menu is different every day. So on this day, Berkeley decided she did not want to have what was on the menu for hot lunch, so I am going to make her a lunch and get that all packed up. Now she's done with her breakfast, lunch is packed, kids have everything ready to go for the most part, so the boys just like to chill on the couch or in the front room, watch something on TV, and do their thing until it's time to go. But Berkeley wanted her hair curled. This is pretty much an everyday thing this school year. She loves to get her hair curled in the morning, so curled her hair, sprayed it with some hairspray, and it's starting to get a little lighter outside now. So Cash is done eating and going potty. I'm gonna get his bed moved back to where it goes, and he's gonna run in and lay down in his favorite spot in the whole house, of course. And I'm gonna just get the lights turned off because we are getting ready to head out to do school drop-off now, and then I will go straight to work from school drop-off. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little morning routine video, and I will see you guys again very soon in my next video. Hopefully you have a great week. Bye!